reminiscing about last way. Remember that we had a big fight.
Welcome back to Classy Mom. I am so excited that you guys are able to join me today on making this video of my full face makeup tutorial. I know I have made maybe one makeup tutorial and it was not a full face, but I decided today that I'm going to do a full face where I am applying all of my foundations, my concealers, my eyeshadow, you name it. I have it all right here on this video. I'm so excited. I know it's been a while since I've been on here to talk to you guys. A lot of things has changed, but hey, Classy Mom is here and I wanted to do this makeup tutorial with you guys. Every makeup that I use or every product that I use in this video is down below, so in the description, so make sure you check that out. You guys, I know it's been a while. I have about, I don't know, my subscribers are, you know, they are starting to increase, but I want to be able to have more subscribers this year in 2019. So I'm looking forward to try to put a little bit more videos out. So share this video with other people. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, you guys. Make sure you even subscribe and hit the bell next to the subscribe button, because I am going to be uploading more videos like this. Now, if it's doing this tutorial, if it's not what you expect, okay, it's fine. Go ahead on and say, Classy Mom, you should have did your makeup this way or your makeup this way. Remember, I am still a learner. I'm just learning how to apply my makeup, and so it's not going to be professional like some of these people that do beauty tutorials on YouTube. That's not going to be my videos, but one day it will. But I want you guys to just stay tuned and let's get into this video, okay? So the first thing that I do when I prepare my face is I always prime my face. I normally use like a prime oil first. This is a Smashbox prime oil that I received in my Ipsy bag. And so I always put prime oil on my face first, and then I use some other type of cream primer that I put on my face. But today I did a cleansing on my face, and so I wanted to just share the products. I use HTO Beauty Element cleanser that I use to wash my face. I don't know if you can see that good, but that is what I use to wash my face. And then I use the Verb C Texture Cream that I used on my face to put a moisturizer on. And these two products did come into my Ipsy bag. And then the other thing I use Pericon MD High Potensity Classic Firming Eye Lifter for my eyes, because my eyes do tend to have dark marks under, so it kind of lifts it up, and it has a little bags up under there. So this cream really is helping firming my eyes. And then the other thing I used on my face was a Twilight True Renewal Oil. So this is the oil that I use on my face. And so today I'm not going to use no primer oil on my face, since I use these products. I do use different products to wash my face. I don't have a particular product that I use to wash or use cream on my face. I do use different products. So I'm not going to use the oil today to prime my face, but I am going to use, it's called Beauty Sight Face Primer. I actually received this as a gift for Christmas, and so I'm going to use this to prime my face. It is a cream base. This is my first time using it, so I'm going to use that to kind of prime my face and just, you know, see how this work. Like I said, this is my first time using this. I've never ever used this primer before, and normally I use my matte primer, or I have like a Wet n Wild one that I'm always using, or I have a Too Faced Illuminate one that I'm using. But I'm going to use this to prime my face this morning, and then see how it turned out. Again, it's Beauty Sight Face Primer that I received for Christmas. So this is what I'm using to prime my face. I am going to do my eyebrows in off camera, so be back on. Okay, so I use the e.l.f. dark brown pencil for my eyebrows that I did off camera. And then I use my, and I use my Maybelline New York Massive Conceal by Face Studio in the color of Camaflouge as my contour around my eyebrows. These are the two things I did to do my eyebrows. So next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start working on my shadow. I like to do my shadow next, and I want to just make sure that I kind of use this Revlon concealer again, Maybelline, I'm sorry, concealer again, to just kind of put a little on here on my eyes to put some concealer here so that my eyeshadow can actually stay on longer and that you guys can kind of see it. So that's what I do next, just to work on my eyeshadow. And the brush that I'm using right now is it doesn't have a name, it's just a concealer brush that I'm just using to just put on my eyes so that my eyeshadow can actually stay on. And then I'm gonna just use a sponge with my e.l.f. makeup mist to kind of blend this in a little. As you can see, my brows needs to be done. I have not had a chance to go and get them done, but just gotta work with it. Okay, so I'm gonna be playing in my Infatuation is what it's called. Profusion Cosmetic Infatuation 21 shade eyeshadow palette and brush. That I actually bought this from Target when they had a sale after Christmas. I think I only paid like gosh, I can't remember, maybe $7.99 half price for this. And so I'm going to be playing in here. This, I have never ever played in this. This is brand new. So I'm very excited to just kind of mess around and play in these colors just to see what it's going to look like, you know, and how if they're pigmented or if they're not pigmented, or you know, things like that. So we will find out today. And my brushes that I'm going to be using, I'm going to be using my number 5 BH Cosmetic. This was the Royal Affair packet. I'm going to be using number 5, and I'm also going to be using number 6 of that. So the first color that I'm probably going to use, and this did come with the brush, as you can see that it has a brush that it came with. I think the color that I'm going to go into as my transition color is this color right here. Make sure you can see that. Are you able to see this right here? And the name of that is Outspoken. So I think I'm going to use this one as my transition color to go in with this one. Oh, it's a pretty color. I hope you guys can see me in this on as well. A little bit more. Yeah, it's not. I think you just gotta build the colors up to get that like color in here that you want. I mean, it's kind of pigmented, then it really isn't. It's pretty though. I love this color. So I'm gonna go on this side. The color is really pretty. I love it a lot. And so it is have a couple of matte colors and a couple of yeah, I've got some matte colors in here, some shimmer colors in here. You have different colors in here, but this is a pretty matte color. I love it. It's soft, it's beautiful, it's absolutely gorgeous. And so we're gonna use that. Okay, there we go. I think that's good enough. And then I need to go into another color. what color do I want to use next to kind of build up on this color? I'm not for sure if I'm going to use one color or two colors. Let's see. I think I may go into... I think I may just go into this Devoted color right here. It's called Devoted. Alright guys, can see that? I think I'm going to use some of that and put that into my crease. Let's put that right into my crease. It's a pretty color. And some more. So put it into my crease area so that you can build up on that color too. You don't necessarily have to just keep on putting a lot, but you can build. It's a pretty color. Oh, I love it. I love that color. It's pretty. See that? Right into that crease. Ooh, that's pretty. I love it. So let's go into this side next. Put it right into the crease. Oh, this is so pretty. I have not played on my makeup in a while, you guys, and so I'm being really honest. It's always exciting when I get a chance to play in my makeup because I never get a chance to really play in it like I want to. And so when I do, it's exciting, especially my new makeup. I have a couple of new makeup in this video that I'm very excited to be using, and so I'm very excited about that. So there we go. Ooh, so pretty, so pretty. So I just want to put a little bit more over here to make sure that this one looks. So I know a lot of people like, why do you put on your eyeshadow? Well, it was told to me to put your eyeshadow on before your foundation so that you don't have any fallout. If you have any fallout, it don't fall onto your foundation. And so that's the reason why I put on my shadow first so that it doesn't fall into my my foundation. Okay. All right, got that on. So the next color I want to go into is, I think I'm going to go into this. It's called Personal color right here. This is a really, really shimmer color. I think I'm going to go into that. And I'm just going to use my flat brush by Luxie 249. I'm going to use the flat side. It's two brush. You got a fluffy side, then you have a flat side. And I'm going to just use that to actually have it to lay on this part of my eye. Ooh, if I can see it. Can't really see it. This color, you really gotta go into it because you can't really see it that well. So, hope you guys can see that. Oh, yeah, I can see it now. So, into that and put some on this side. You see that? It's a pretty color. It's a pretty shimmer color. It's just not really as pigmented to me. It's not, but I don't know. I feel like I just want to put like a darker color somewhere in here. And I don't know. Guess I'll just leave it like this and just see what it looks like after I put on my, I don't know. Just like sometimes you always feel like I want to kind of go play into a darker, just to see what this will look like if I put a little dark one to make it more smoky, but then I don't want to make it too much smoky. I'm just going to leave it like this. Just going to leave it like this just to see what it looks like. So, that's what it looks like. A little close. It's like, really can't tell. See that? Okay. I don't know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to haze, like you can see it close, and then you can't really. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply my shadow. I'm going to apply my lashes and my eyeliner and all that stuff off camera, and then I'll be back on. Okay? All right. Now that I applied my eyelashes, I did go back into my eyeshadow palette, and I use this color Tease just to kind of darken up the edges and stuff, and I think it looks a lot better, you know, than what it was looking like before. Now, I did use the lashes that I used was my they're called the Ardell Fox Mink Wispies. So this is the lashes that I use. They are they have the invisible band, but they're the Fox Mink Wispy that I use. And then I use my Maybelline New York, the Collage Big Shot mascara that I use. And then I also use my Beauty Sight liquid eyeliner that I got for Christmas from someone. So I use that, and then I use the Beauty Sight eyeliner pencil that I got for Christmas. So that is what I use on my eyes to get the look that I got up on today. And so now we're going to move on to my foundation. I'm very excited to use the foundation. This is my Too Faced Born This Way in the color of Shy that I'm going to be using as my foundation. This is my first time using this foundation, and I'm very excited to use it. It comes with like the pump or whatever, and I'm just very excited about it. And so I've never used this before. So I'm going to be using this, and I'm using my new Revlon sponge to actually apply it on me. And so we're going to work this in the skin and put the foundation all over. I'm so excited to be using this foundation. Like I said, this is the color that I think look really good on my skin tone, since I am like a milk chocolate color. And I'm not for sure if I want to go with a full coverage today. Just want to make sure I move my bonnet. You guys, excuse my bonnet. This is my favorite bonnet. Gotta have this bonnet for years, but it's a great bonnet. So I do put my foundation under my neck. It do look like it's a little dark for my skin tone, but we're gonna work with it today, y'all. I normally mixes my foundation, but I kind of just wanted to use this one by itself today to just see what it looks like on my skin. It seemed like a full coverage to me. Some fell on my shirt, but oh well. Wipe that off. I'll wash it. Okay. It doesn't even look like I need any more on my face. Seems like it covered it all up. Wow, this is really nice. I only used it a couple of pumps, and wow, I got my skin looking like, wow, like unbelievable. I can't believe it. I didn't even need to use it number one time, and my skin totally looks crazy. Like, this is beautiful. Okay, so wow, I'm impressed. You guys, I am impressed with this Too Faced foundation. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be using is, this is new too. I'm going to be using my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind as my highlighter under my eyes. I have never used this before, so I am very excited to actually wear this. So I gotta open it up first. Never opened it up, and so let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna, I guess you're supposed to wind this up, and you can see a little of the stuff coming through at the top, so I don't want to do too much, and so I'm gonna put a little under my eye. know how much I'm supposed to. I'm gonna put this under my eyes, my contour. And this is my first time, like I said, using this. I've never used this before. I'm trying out some new products. I'm so tired of using my old stuff, and so I wanted to learn how to try some different products. I guess I have to rewind this some more. And just see how this stuff works. I like the way it feels so far. And I'm going to put some up here on my forehead. Of course I gotta put some down the middle of my nose. Okay, on my chin. Okay, I'm gonna put a little here. Alright, so there we got it, you guys. So now I'm gotta work on blending this. Blending this. Top back on. It's got me out here looking like I'm an Egyptian or something. Okay, so I'm gonna use one of my sponge, and I'm going to start blending this in onto the face. Start blending this in up onto the face, you guys. So let's go. Okay. I don't know if it's too dark, too light for my face, or what, but so far it seems like it's kind of blending in a lot. What you guys think? I've never used this before. It's my first time ever using it, and I like the way it actually blends into my skin like crazy. Like, that was crazy. Never had nothing that blended to my face the way that this just blended in here. This is crazy. Oh my god. I love it. I love it a lot. A lot. I do love it. It is pretty. Wow. Yeah, that blended in really, really crazy. Like, good. I like that, you guys. Okay. Get the chin. Blend this in pretty good down here. And remember, I am new at doing this. This is my... I don't really do this. I've never ever really recorded myself. I probably did one recording on doing my makeup, and then I haven't tried it again. But I wanted to do it more often because I am really trying to work on learning how to apply my makeup. And I think so far I'm doing pretty good. Look at that, you guys. Look how this just, wow, unbelievably beautiful. It blended in so well. I am just really tripping. Look at this. I cannot believe how this blended in on my skin. This is gorgeous, you guys. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. It blended in so well. Everything like just blended in so well. Wow. Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, next I'm going to go into contouring my face. I'm going to use my LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is what I use all the time. This is like the bomb. I use this like all the time. Seriously, I don't want to even try to use anything different, and I'm almost out of it. I really am almost out of it, but it is like unbelievable. I love the way it love the way that it goes into my skin. You see that? It's just real creamy and it's really nice, you guys. I love it a lot. I always do my two cheeks first, and then after I do my cheekbones, I kind of just put some dots up here. And then I put some dots around here. I hate when I have my hair on my forehead because then I don't get my makeup to get on there, but oh well, it is. Then I try to make sure that I don't forget to do my beautiful, 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 beautiful little bun nose. I always can do one side better than the other one. I don't know why it's like that, but no. Alright, and then I'm going to take my crown brush, this white tip, and I basically just go up, I brush up my cheekbones, and then I go into my hairline at the top. This is how I do my contour. Not sure if everybody do their contour like this, and if I'm doing something wrong, you know, feel free to comment and say, well, you know, this is how I do mine, but this is how I was taught to do my contour, and it's so pretty and it's so creepy. I love the way it looks. Look at that, it's just glowing. Then I'm going to take my number 7 BH Cosmetic brush, and I'm going to make sure I do my nose where I put my little silhouette. Make sure I blend this in really well. Okay, make sure that I got this in pretty well. So I always seem like I have a problem with this, but okay. It looks pretty good, you guys. Got that in. Alrighty, I'm almost done. Can you believe it? I'm almost done. Put on my makeup. I'm almost done putting on my makeup. Okay. Oh, this eye right here gets on my neck. It always get watery. Always get watery. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to set my face. So I'm going to be using my banana. This is my banana setting powder that I'm going to be using. And I just basically always put a little in here, and then I'm going to be using my my Luxie 660 brush that I'm going to use. Now, everybody does theirs different. Some people use the sponge to put on their setting powder. I don't. I was just taught to put a little like this to set in the place where I had put my highlighter in. And so you should just use the brush, you go in like this, and then you do the same on the other side. So I don't do a whole, I don't use the sponge thing because I don't want to look pale, I don't want to look white. That's just my choice of what I want to look like and what I don't want to look like. But I go into all of the places where I actually had my highlighter at. Just pat this right here, up here, and then okay, so the next thing that I apply on my face is my Soft Focus. It's called Black Radiant Soft Focus Finish Powder, and I'm using my Cosmetic, BH Cosmetic, my Royal Affair #1. So I just apply this all over my face. And so it gives me this bronze-like radiant look. Then after that, I use my blush, Chamello blush made by Ofra. Now this was given to me in one of my MC bag, and I'm going to use my Luxie 614 brush that I'm going to be using. So I just dab it in there, and I just put a little on my cheek. Hopefully you guys can see that. I had to actually end up switching cameras because for some reason my other camera just stopped working. So I got to switch cameras, and so this one is not as good as my other one, but hopefully you guys can see. So I put this on my cheek. Got my blush on. And then I'm going to go into, last but not least, I'm going to use my Master Chrome made by Maybelline in the color of Molten Gold. I'm going to use that. This is my first time using this highlighter, and I'm very excited to use it. I'm going to be using my Luxie 522 taper brush. And I'm just going to apply a little right above my... Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Do you guys see that? That is gorgeous. Look at that. I'm not even putting a lot, but just this color alone. Oh my goodness. It is absolutely beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay, and put a little on my nose, like on the top of my nose. Oh my goodness, look at that. And then I like to always put a little right here. Ooh. Then the other trick that I learned is to put a little down here, down the middle of your nose. Not a lot, but just a little down the middle of your nose. And so there you have it. And then I like to just put a little of I'm gonna use my Luxie this is $2.49. I'm gonna use my fluffy side because I like to put a little of it on my eye bone right here. Just a little of it, not much. But I don't know, I just like to put a little right there. And then I like to also take another small brush. This is my IVY brush. It doesn't have a number on here, but it's supposed to be like a crease brush, but I like to take a little of this and I like to apply it right on the inner corner of my eyes. Right here, just to give me that little inner corner look. Yep. And so I'm popping. No, I'm not done. I want to put some lip liner and I'm gonna use my Morphe lip gloss. This is in the color of, I cannot see this, but Frolic. And then I'm just gonna use my NYX eyeliner pencil just to outline our lip. Just to outline the outside of it. I don't know, I just like to have like a eyeliner pencil on my lip. I always have like that, and so just outline that. And then I'm going to throw on some of this Frolic lip gloss. My first time using this as well. Ooh, it's a pretty color. So it's just a gloss. It's not really that, you know, colorful. I just want like a little gloss on my lip because I feel like my eyes is doing the job itself. Okay, and then after I get done putting on all my makeup, I always use my e.l.f. makeup mist and set spray. Ooh. Okay, so put everything and set everything in place. Let this dry. And then I'll be back on in a few minutes. And there you have it. Here's the whole look of what I look like with all of my different makeup on. Like I said in the beginning of this video, there is going to be all of the description of the products that is going to be into this video. You guys, I hope you enjoyed this video because I enjoyed it. It was fun. I know it's not perfect, but hey, it's my video and I love it. But don't forget to subscribe, you guys. Subscribe. In 2019, I'm trying to get at least 1,000 subscribers, and I know that I can get it if I got you guys on my side. But until next time, I will see you till my next video. Bye.